Nancy Berliner from HPE Technical Marketing Engineering. HPE GreenLake for block storage built on the Alletra Storage MP provides real-time performance statistics with 2 seconds of granularity in the user interface that runs right on the array. This video will guide you through accessing and making the most of those reports. To get to the onarray UI, you just paste the IP address of the system into your browser and provide your local user credentials. There's an overview of the system performance right on the dashboard, and you can drill down to get more details of the performance over time. The real-time statistics are available in the Reports tab. They're a bit different in that they aren't continually retained by the system, but will be gathered when you generate a new report. There are 3 types of performance reports available. You can view the physical drives, front-end ports, and virtual volumes. I'll select volume exports, which are those volumes that have been exported or presented to a host. Every report type gives you the option of seeing the IOPS, service time, or bandwidth. For IOs, you can select the reads, writes, or total values. Then you can search for any specific volume or volumes, and you can select more than one object at a time using either the Shift or Control keys. Once you click Create, the UI will start gathering statistics every 2 seconds and populating the graph on the screen. The values in each interval represent the sum of all the objects you've chosen, in this case, all the volumes I've selected. If you like, you can go back and edit the graph and change what you're reporting on, or maybe add objects or data points. So, for example, I can add the read and write service times for those volumes and start populating the graph with all 3 metrics. If you remain in the reporting area, the system will continue to gather data. I'll fast forward a bit so you can see what I mean. The volumes I've selected appear to have peaks of activity that last about 20 seconds. The historical performance on the system has a default granularity of 5 minutes, which can be set to as low as 1 minute. But even when data is averaged over an interval as short as 1 minute, you could still miss a 20-second peak. Now, the advanced AI in our cloud-based tools will alert you to brief spikes in an interval if they cause high service times. But having access to all the relevant real-time data is still invaluable, even when service times remain relatively flat, as is the case with this workload. If you like, you can move your mouse to zoom in on any period of time to view the detail. But also notice that the selector bar at the bottom always shows the fluctuations in activity over the entire time period. So you can use that selector to view a specific peak as well. Or you can select the most recent 30 seconds or 5 minutes, or revert back to seeing all of the data. And you can pause the collection and resume again if necessary. Now let's take a look at some of the other real-time report options. As you saw earlier, there's an option for the back-end physical drive performance with similar choices for IOPS, service time, and bandwidth. You can select specific physical drives if you need to, or you can opt to see all the drives together and perhaps view both the read and write service times to the back end as a whole. And lastly, you can look at the performance of the front-end ports. So, for instance, if you wanted to focus solely on the fiber channel ports in order to assess their overall host I/O, it would be easy to do so. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching. For more information, visit hpe.com/storage.